G'day guys, welcome back to another video. In this video we're going through my grand final tip for 2023. So last game of the home and away season and the finals, the grand final. Let's get straight into it. Of course, let's go through the reviews and we'll tip the last game of the very last season. So we'll get into a review. So I went with the Pies in this one, won by 1 point. Pretty impressive by the Giants. Collingwood got off to a good start, a bit of a scrappy first quarter, but then the Giants really just bounced back in that second quarter, got a bit momentum, but the Pies just sneaked over the line. I just thought maybe they were the better team. They just showed, they proved Giants wrong that, they could come out and beat them and play at different venues. But, the Pies just a bit too strong in the end for the Giants. And then at the Gabba, I went with the Lions against the Blues. They did held up strong. Carlton kicked the first 5. They led as much by 30. I think they were leading by 23 at quarter time. And then Carlton just blew it. And, Brisbane stormed home. Convincingly, I guess you could say, in the end. But it wasn't the best start from Brisbane. Only kicking a goal in the first quarter to Carlton, 5 goals. So, it was disappointing. Would have loved to see a Collingwood-Carlton grand final. But anyway, I got 2 from 2, just like last week. I think I'm actually doing pretty well in my tips, but I think I have 6 out of 10 tips. So I'm going pretty good at the moment. But we'll head to the grand final and we'll see who I predict. So let's head straight there now at the MCG. 12:30 p.m. my time. It's a bit earlier than last year's grand final. I think the grand final last year was at, I think it was like 1 o'clock or something, or 1:20. So, a bit later, a bit earlier on schedule there. Sorry. Now, I will go through my Norm Smith as well in this one. So, this one's going to be, I think this one shouldn't be a thrashing what the past grand finals have told us, like last year's grand final, Geelong won by 80 points against the Swans in that one. But, this one shouldn't be any sort of a thrashing. I guess if it was going to be a thrashing, I probably could only really see it going Collingwood's way. Just the fact that Brisbane do have that MCG hoodoo where, they bet Melbourne there last year in a semi-final, but they hadn't won there since 2012, lost to the Hawks this season at the MCG and lost to some other lost to some other teams. They lost to Melbourne where they choked, but this one should be another good game. However, we do have to take the fact that, yes, they're playing at the MCG, the Lions, but they have won, I'm pretty sure, their last 5 or 6 against the Pies, so that does change things a little in this one, and I can certainly see Brisbane or Collingwood, just putting on a clinic, but it's going to be tough. The odds are going with Collingwood, which does make sense. Both teams are very deserving of this spot in the grand final. Nick Dacos is probably going to have a big game, and for the Lions, they weren't too convincing, I guess, last week, but I think they'll be able to bounce back now. This one should be a very, very good game. I couldn't see this being any more than 30 points, no matter who wins. It shouldn't be any more than that. So it should be a bit of a closer grand final. I don't think we've seen like a close grand final since 2020, I think, and then the Richmond and Geelong game. But this is going to be a very good game. But I'm going to predict the 2023 AFL Premiers is going to be the Collingwood Magpies for my tip. I'm going with the Pies to win the premiership, people, here. And I think just because, the Lions don't play that well at the MCG, I think Collingwood break the streak of their last 6 lost against Brisbane. And I think, Collingwood can, because, recent past have told us that grand finals have been a thrashing. I think Collingwood will win convincingly. Not over-convincingly, but I think just convincing enough. I just don't see it. I am going to go Collingwood by 30 points. I know that may seem a lot, but recent grand finals have told us teams have got it done convincingly. This tip isn't too convincingly, but it's convincing enough. So I just think that there is going to be a better team on the day, and I just feel like the Pies maybe just are that team. I said they were going to win the premiership in my season predictions, by the way. Me reacting to my season predictions will be out later in the week or next week. The video I made earlier on, I'll react to that. But yeah, I'm going with the Pies by 30 points in this one. I think the Lions, look, they've done lots of hard work too, but I just think the Pies maybe just are that stronger team. And I feel my big call is that the Pies will be trailing by 10 at quarter time, and they'll be trailing by 6 at half time, but come out and win. I guess that's not really a big call, but you know, for my Norm Smith, I am going to go with Nick Dacos. I think he's been very good this year. He's definitely deserving of it. He probably would have won the Brownlow if he didn't get injured. Well, probably not would have, but he'll definitely be up there. So I think he will get the Norm Smith on the day. And obviously the Brownlow is going to be tonight, so I'll be watching that one. And yeah, Collingwood by 30 is my tip. Should be a very good grand final. And yeah, good luck to Collingwood and Brisbane Lions supporters. Anyways, that will wrap up this video. If you did enjoy, please do like and subscribe. And I'll see you more for more content soon.